Okay, so I got this question on my YouTube channel, Maris in Paris. The student is saying that she will enter fashion school in 6 months, and she wants to know what kind of skills does she need in order to help her in fashion school. Now, for me, I know a lot of students have been doing this because I've been asked a lot, and I feel like, why are you guys so panicking? Like, you go to school to learn. So, but they say, oh, because I've heard from friends, it's hard, it's tough, we gotta prepare. So, okay, if you really want to prepare, I feel like number one, if you're going to a different country, especially in my case, that's the case, you really need to master the language, even if it's gonna be in English. If you have to do internships, if you have to do I don't know, you want to work there someday, you need to master the language. That's number one. Number two, different students struggle on different areas. Like some struggle more with the computer, some struggle more with patterns and sewing. So some students go there knowing like they have been sewing since high school, so they're quite good with that. So try to see where you might need more help. Okay, as a test, maybe try to do like I don't know, a basic skirt, and see, maybe get a pattern, or I don't know, read a book or something, and see if you needed assistance on that. We have Super Prof, right? This is where I teach online, and you can find different fashion design teachers on there. And for me, I focus on teaching how to use Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, but sometimes I also get asked for pattern drafting and sewing, although not as much, because for me it's a little bit more difficult to teach that online than it is in person, you know. So try to see that if you can get a local teacher for that. I think I would focus on that, like the creation and pattern making, at least the basics, like try to do some clothing. But for me, it's so much fun to hear it or learn it from for the first time from your actual fashion teacher. After all, fashion schools are so expensive, right? So you better make the most out of it. But if I have to suggest, yeah, if you're not a technological person, like you're nervous about computer, maybe you can also do some basic courses on that, I feel. Like, because I have a lot of students like a little bit panicking, like when we're learning the fashion design, and sometimes I have no time to wait for them, because like for example, I have 15 students, not everyone will be on the same level. So I'll be like, okay guys, but don't worry, it's not like, okay, you have to submit this today. Usually you'll be given a week, several weeks, a month to finish one thing. So don't worry about that. You will get extra help. If you really want to help yourself, you can ask the teacher, can I get consultations? Can I ask for help? Can I attend your other lessons? Like maybe she's teaching this subject several times in that week. Can I sit down even at the back? Because instead of making your teacher repeat the same instructions over and over again for you, maybe you can sit in with the other classes and or lower levels, or even or something like that, just to adapt, or you can ask her for extra work, like, teacher, can you maybe give me an extra work just to help me practice. I think the teacher appreciates when the student has some initiative to do that, but I don't think you will have that much time also to do that, because fashion school is so busy, right? So try to think of that. Like, there are numerous ways that you can do that. I remember I had to do some Saturday lessons for some students, because if they couldn't catch up, and the school made us do it, like, okay, a lot of students are complaining about this or that, so we had to do Saturday weekend, lovely weekend lessons to catch up. That's also an option. Anyway, I hope this helps. Au revoir.